studio with me now is Betty DaCosta, who is a staff nurse with the VON. And Betty, people are concerned as winter approaches. We're certainly hearing more and more about the worry of people who sleep on the streets for one reason or another. They're homeless, or they can't get into shelters. There just isn't enough room. And what are some of the things that VON can do to help these people?
Well, life is not very easy for many people right now in Ontario, but this group of marginalized people particularly have needs that I think we can address just by, first of all, trying to connect with them, to listen to them, and to meet them where they are at their point of need. And it's not rocket science, it's very simple. If you had no one who looked you in your eyes in the day and said, "Good morning, how are you?" you would feel isolated. And it's that simple with many of these folks. I usually try to make the connection by speaking, and then or if they come to my door and sit outside, as many do, I give them what it is they think they want or they need. And it may be as simple as a Band-Aid, their toenails cut, a boil looked at, whatever they need, whatever they feel they need at that time. I do my very best to give it to them. And then they go away and come back. Invariably come back, because I've been able to give them what they wanted the first time. So what I've done is been able to provide them with some little comfort and some source of hope.
So this is what you'd probably like everybody to do this. To at least say hello.
I think that saying hello doesn't cost anything.
A lot of people are concerned, though. I mean, they're going to put their hands out, they're going to want money. And not everybody feels that they can give money or should give money to these people.
I think sooner or later we have to come to terms with the fact that not everyone in Ontario is treated equally. That not all of the resources that are available to us are available to marginalized people for many reasons. They are not going to come for health care. And many of them, most of them I might say from my experience, didn't get into the situations they're in because they wanted to or because they tried to. Life has been very difficult for them. Many of the people that I see are victims of industrial accidents for whom there's not enough compensation for one reason or another. They've tried to deal with their disabilities the best way they knew how. Families have become frustrated with their behaviors and have alienated them or isolated them. Many are mentally ill. That's a product of often of abuse in their environment, plus a genetic propensity to acquire a mental illness.
But isn't it true that many are also addicts? And are they the kind of people that we should feel sorry for? Or is there something else that should be done for these people?
Addiction is an illness. If I could give you an illustration, there's a gentleman waiting today for an admission to an addictions program in Toronto. I met him first in a motel, and he was begging for help. He said, "I'm 51 years old. I can't go on like this. Can you do anything?" This man has been in almost every jail in Ontario and is now looking to go back for another jail term. Jail hasn't met his basic need. He is ready now. I happen to be there at the opportune moment when he's ready for the next step, and that is to find some resolution to his basic need. And I think that if we put ourselves where they are and do the best we can to connect them with resources, that doesn't cost a whole lot. And in the long run, it could save us a lot of money. Going back to jail is